the cupcake theft scene is one of the most fun to watch for me, because it's pretty much pure action. There's some dialogue going on in there, but the little dialogue that there is said pretty loudly, and so I don't have to worry too much about keeping the music from overpowering the dialogue. This is just excitement, excitement and drama. And also, one of the jokes of the movie is to kind of make it look like the movie doesn't know that it's a comedy. Do you know what I mean? So like, I wrote this as if this was more of a TV cop drama, where they're just writing hard on your sleeve, straightforward action cop scene, not realizing how ridiculous it is that the theft, what's being stolen, a cupcake, and it's been stolen by a thrill-seeking preppy. He can afford the cupcake, but he just wants the thrill of stealing it. So I mean, all that seems like it's lost upon the composer. I mean, this is a joke within a joke within a joke, like so ridiculously complex, but it tickles our fancy to do such things. So that was the in fact, I'm gonna play. There was another version of the song in which when I wrote this version, it's like the composer is in on the joke. Listen to this version, okay? It's more playful. You hear it? If this happened over the cupcake scene, it would still be fun, but it was kind of like, it's too cute. It's a little bit too cute. And I got a note from Charlie. He said, I refuse to use that awful thing you wrote. It's too cute. I'm just kidding. He said, hey, why don't we try something a little more like intense? I was like, you're absolutely right. And so that's when I did version 2, which is much better, and it fits perfectly. And it just, again, for someone watching and not even paying attention, they're just like, oh, this is like a real action scene, And then for someone watching and paying attention, they're like, wow, this is really grandiose, bombastic music for the theft of a cupcake. Here it is. I mean, that's heavy. And the guy's stolen a cupcake. I think I did. See right there? I think there are a few lines right there where Amelia says, help, cupcake theft. So I didn't do the horns there, but then as soon as that's gone, it's back, So that's a way you can keep the excitement of the rhythm, but also just lower the volume enough for the sake of the audio. This is exciting stuff, huh? Listen to that bass. Actually, yeah, you know what it is? The bass is just going dun 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 dun. But then I think there's a keyboard, a synth guitar. A little, I say grandiose and bombastic. Obviously, there's a cheesiness to it, but it's a sincere cheesiness, if that makes any sense. When I don't know what to do at the end of the scene, I'm not sure where it's going to end. I just keep on repeating like one note. What was that?
That helps editing so much when you leave your little extra.
A little extra helps give the editor, because the editor can always fade out earlier. Better to have a little extra song than not enough song, especially if it's not going to coincide with like a moment. If the scene's just kind of like ending and there's no like big jump near the end, you can just let it ring out. And one easy thing on my side is that it's a little bit easier for Charlie, the editor, to adjust when the moment happens to the song than it is for me to do it the other way around. Like, if I need to change it by half a second, I pretty much have to redo the whole song from scratch, whereas he can just make it happen a half a second earlier in the edit, and thank God for that. But yeah, it's this whole different process. You know, we've written. They're all different processes. There's the writing process, which is, you know, writing, and then there's the making of the movie, which is just labor intensive. And then after the fact, it's this like it's piecing things together, and it's just like we've got all this junk. How can we put it together to make a halfway cohesive movie? And a lot of late nights too. Oftentimes, if you look at the emails back and forth, it's after midnight. Hey, here's what I came up with, and then the reply 2 hours later. It sounds pretty good, but it's all worth it because the Slingshot Cops is an international movie sensation.